Hello, dear present teachers. I'm Efe, and we, as the students of Ayrancı Türk Anatolian High School, are here to raise awareness about the water situation in general of Turkey with a brief presentation. But first, let's get to know Turkey with Umut Ohri.
Hello. Today I will introduce our country, Turkey. Let me start with the Turkish foundation and location. The Turkish Republic was founded by Mustafa Kemal Atatürk in 29 September 1923. Turkey's official language is Turkish, and we are using Latin alphabet. And also we use Turkish grammar. Turkey is located in the northern hemisphere and connecting Europe to Asia. Turkey is surrounded by seas on three sides and experiencing all seasons. Turkey has 8 monasties and has 7 different regions like Marmara, Aegean, Black Sea, Central Anatolia, which is where we live, Eastern Anatolia, and the Mediterranean. And they all have different culture, special foods, special clothes, and they experience different seasons from each other. So you can't swim in Aegean and you can't ski in Eastern Anatolia at the same time. As well as Turkey has many natural beauties and historical places. Let's see them. Anıtkabir. Actually, it's not natural beauty or historical place, but it's one of the most important places for Turkish people. Anıtkabir is located in Turkey's capital Ankara and has a mausoleum of Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, who is the founder of the Turkish Republic. Göbekli Tepe, 0 point in time, the oldest and largest temple. It dates back to 12,000 years. In other words, it's 8,000 years older than the pyramids. So we can say it's a very important place for human history. Cappadocia is a historical site in Central Anatolia, and if you know Cappadocia, you probably know from fairy chimneys. But besides the fairy chimneys, Cappadocia is famous with hot air ballooning, skydiving, and many other extreme sports. Turkey's videos are endless, so let's see them quickly. Pamukkale, Sümela Monastery, Mount Nemrut, Ephesus, Maid's Tower, Hagia Sophia, Topkapı Palace. And did you know that 2 of the 7 ancient wonders of the world were in Turkey? Mausoleum of Hermes in Bodrum and Temple of Artemis in Ephesus. Obviously, they're not looking like this, they're just serene right now. Now, let's see our traditional foods. Kebab, sarma, mantı, çiğ köfte. And the Turkish breakfast has rich variety, which is very important for Turkish people. And after breakfast, we always drink Turkish coffee with Turkish light. And these are our most famous desserts, baklava and künefe. Now let's talk a little bit about our culture. Anatolia has hosted many diverse civilizations in every region. So, like I said, every region has its own culture. With this, we can say Turkey has really rich cultural diversity. Hacivat and Karagöz is a traditional shuttle play, Ebru marble cards, Chini tile art, Turkish miniature, Sema is a kind of religious ritual, arts and clips, Evliya is against wedlock, all wrestling, and finally, these are our traditional clothes, not casual clothes. We wear these clothes for folklore and theater.
Even though many people mistake Istanbul as the capital owing to its rich and famous history, Ankara is the capital. Mustafa Kemal Atatürk declared Ankara as the capital on 1923 due to its geopolitical location, and since then, Ankara remained as the capital. I'd like to invite Veli Renoysal to tell us more about Ankara.
Ankara is located in central Anatolia and it hosted so many civilizations over the years, such as Hittites, Roman Empire, Byzantine Empire, and Ottoman Empire. Ankara is the most crowded city after Istanbul population is 5.5 million. What is Ankara famous for? There are two kinds of animals that belong to Ankara. They are Angora goat and one of the world's most beautiful creature, Ankara. It's known for having different eye colors. Also, Ankara is known for its döner and Ankara bagel, which is the crown of the breakfast. In Ankara, summers are really hot and winters are really cold, but in spring, all the city turns green. In those seasons, you can see Ankara's endemic animals and plants. Except that you can see Ankara's natural and historical places, such as Ankara Castle, one of the oldest buildings in Ankara. Elmada, one of the biggest mountains in Ankara that you can ski. Swan Park, it's a park that you can examine trees and 24 different bird kinds. Zılan Square, placed at Ankara's heartbeat. Anıtkabir, the mausoleum of Atatürk, every year Turkish nation and thousands of trees visit here in national feast. Also, education advantages are really high in Ankara. There are so many qualified universities and you can see those universities in world-based universities. Some of them are Medüp, Hacettepe University and Ankara University. Because of that, students make up the 1 million of the population.
Ankara hosts many successful universities, and these universities provide students with many benefits, like exchange student programs. And the graduates of these universities have the chance to get employed in many successful companies. Also, our school hosts international projects, such as Erasmus Plus and World School Program. Now, Sevde Sultan will tell us more about our school.
In 1963. Aysel Yücetürk, who is the director of our school, reviewed the building and our school was turned into a high school. There are 4 types of schools in Turkey. Ours is Anatolian High School. Anatolian High School's aim is to prepare the students for university entrance exam. There are 27 classrooms, 1,042 students and 69 teachers. Average number of the students in one class is 40. That is because our school is located in the center of the city. There are 2 gyms, 1 chemistry lab, 1 biology lab, 1 physics lab, 1 art class, 1 music class, and a museum. Our museum was built with the help of Aysel Yücetürk's husband. There are 909 antique pieces, including ones with the approval of Turkey's Ministry of Culture. Our museum is a teaching museum. We use it for lessons such as history, literature, and English. Our school organizes many events, for instance, competitions, debates, kermés, and of course national and international projects. We promoted kermés for our school and malls. School trip performances and theater shows are held at special events. We have school trips to widen our knowledge or to have fun sometime. We have so many awards for all dance shows and sport tournaments. You can see them in our school entrance. We also have attended so many international projects such as Sister School Project, Comenius, World School Project, and our project Erasmus Plus.
Turkey is a peninsula, surrounded by water on the 3 sides of the land. Turkey is also a wealthy country in terms of its natural resources. But what do we do to protect this? Let's listen to Rumeysa and William.
Turkey is currently considered a water-stressed country. Turkey has faced consecutive drought in recent years. Water demand in Turkey has doubled because of growing population, and this demand is likely to continue to increase. Warning 36 show that water per capita has increased by 18% in last many years in Turkey. Here are the ratios of how much water we consume in what areas in our country. As you can see, we are using our water in 3 areas. These are 11% in domestic, 60% in industry, and 73% in farming. Here are the organizations, biggest organizations working on water in our country. DSI, which is all water works are under the control of, is deciding the amount of industrial and domestic waste, and it also takes necessary nations. Water levels have decreased in many dams and lakes in every part of Turkey, such as Lake Marmara, Dam of Sazlere, Dam of Ömerli, which is the most important water source of Istanbul. The map above shows shallow groundwater storage as of January 11, 2021, as made by Watererasmus Italia. The calisthenic development percentile or how the amount of groundwater compares long-term records. Blue areas have more water than used and orange and red areas have less. But you can also see we don't have any blue areas. That means we don't have more water than usual. Turkey suffered poor rainfall last year. At that time, country's largest reservoirs were being drawn down at a significant rate. This water shortage in Turkey's major cities caused a huge concern last year.
First of all, Ankara, our capital city's water is provided with dams located around the city. Last year, total flow rate of water in dams and reservoirs was about 20%. About this, the Ankara mayor, Mansur said that the capital has another 110 days left in dams and reservoirs. Raising concerns over global water crisis, our capital was unfortunately getting its share from crisis. Every drop of our water was precious. Last year, such a measure was taken to prevent the situation in Ankara. We could be without water. 80% of our dams are empty. A message regarding billboards in the capital Ankara work. In these billboards, the municipality pointed out that the water levels were terribly low in the capital. Who were these billboards coming out to? People who use water excessively. Those feeding their private swimming pools, washing their cars frequently, watering their hobby gardens, those using white clothing. Seeing these warning billboards in the capital Ankara contributed to increase people's awareness. Thankfully, as we can see, the alarming situation has elevated with rain and snow at the end of January of these years. Reservoirs started to fill with precipitation day by day. For example, Istanbul, 79%, Ankara, 32%, Izmir, 69%. Yet, in our country, water supply are going to become more water stressed in the near future because of climate change, growing population, and industrialization. The pandemic also has negative effects on water consumption. All over the world, people consume more water than they did due to quarantine and hygiene conditions. Well, we have to do something. What can we do as individuals? Here are some more solutions about water conservation at home and school. First of all, simple but effective. We should turn off the taps at unnecessary times while brushing our teeth, washing our hands, every time we use a tap. Secondly, we can install rainwater tank at home and school. Rainwater tank is a device for collecting and maintaining harvested rain. We are trying to convince our school principal about install a rainwater tank at school. Thirdly, we created an awareness board about the water to increase people's awareness in our school. We hung informative photos about the importance of water and saving water. And lastly, we created an Instagram account. We shared posts and videos about the importance of water. As water is essential for life, or future, or heritage, we will always be depending on it. So we have to keep it constant as far as possible. Water is our future, our heritage. In order to ensure our children, we must do whatever we can against the devastating global warming effects, and we must raise awareness about this alarming situation. That's why we are here, all together. At least this project is a step. Water is not only water, water is our future. Thank you for listening to us.
Lastly, we have prepared a traditional Turkish dance for you. Firstly, we will show you how to do it, and then we will all dance